Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the last video we studied about Python pandas and today we are going to study about Python polynomials. So let's get started. So the very first thing is to import the NumPy library. So import NumPy as NP. So the very first thing, if we give the roots as a parameter and want to return the coefficients of polynomial. Like if we say roots is equal to 2 comma 3 and a is equal to np dot polyroots. It means the roots are the parameters here and we want the coefficients of the polynomial back. So we will print a and let us run this. So you can see the polynomial with 2 comma 3, that is 2 and 3 as roots, is the coefficients is 1, -5 and 6. So here A is the list of coefficients of the polynomial. Now the next thing, if we want to return the polynomial when we supply the coefficients, then what we need to write is we will write print np dot poly 1d and we will give a. A means that these are the coefficients of the polynomial and we will print this. So the polynomial will be printed. So you can see x square minus 5x plus 6, this is printed. Okay, so the next thing is, if we want to give a variable name to this polynomial, then what can we do is simply write p1 equals to np.poly 1d and a in the bracket. Okay, so we can just comment this print one. And now if we want the roots, the order and the coefficient of the polynomial respectively, then one by one we will see. So first thing is roots of a polynomial p1. So for printing the roots, what we will be doing is we will write print and then we will write p1 and then is equal to p1 dot r, and here we will write roots of as well. So roots of, then polynomial will be printed is equal to, then here should be a comma, p1 dot I means the roots will be printed of the polynomial. So let us run this and see the output. So you can see this x square, so 2 is here. So what can we do here is we can just say here /n and here also we can give. So you can see the space is greater and this 2 is printed here itself. So roots of x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to, and 3 and 2 is printed. Okay, so the next thing is order of p1. So for printing the order of the polynomial, what we will do is we will write order of p1 and we will put equal to sign and then we will write p1 dot o. So the order of this polynomial will be printed and okay, I think I have written 0 mistakenly. So you can see roots of x square minus 5x plus 6 is 3 comma 2 and order of. So again we have to give some space so that the square is printed in x only. So you can see roots of this is this and order of this is 2. So order is the highest, is the number which is the highest power of x. So like in this term x has a power 2, this has 1, and this has x to the power 0. So 2 is the highest, so this is the order of the polynomial. Um, the next thing is to calculate the coefficients of p1. Calculating the coefficients of the polynomial, we will say, or rather we can just copy paste this one. So it will be coefficient of p1 is p1 dot c. So it's pretty easy. For roots, it's p1 dot r. P1 is the polynomial, so whatever the variable name of the polynomial, dot r, dot o for order, and dot c for the coefficients. So you can see the roots of this is 3 comma 2, order is 2, and coefficient is 1 comma minus 5 comma 6. So coefficient we had printed above also. So above here it we printed the very first thing, and here also we can print. So what was the difference is here we gave the roots and then we printed the coefficients of the polynomial, and in this we gave the polynomial and then we printed the coefficients of the polynomial. So the next thing is to square the square of p1. To print the square, we can just print this one, and we will write square of, and here it will be is equal to is fine, and here it will be p1 into p1. So the square will be printed, and as you can see here, okay, so we need some more slash n because now it's a 4-degree and it needs more space. Just copy paste this here, and we can even comment this above 1 so that only the square is printed. And okay, what mistake am I doing is, instead of pasting it here, I should have pasted before p1 into p1, as you can see. So it should be after printing the polynomial. That was the mistake. Okay, so we can print it here and here. So square of, so I have written it thrice, you can just write it once, so I think it will be enough. So square of this is equal to x to the power 4 minus 10x cubed plus 37x square minus 60x plus 36. Okay, so the next thing is to multiply two polynomials. So if you want to multiply two polynomials, multiply two polynomials. Then what we will do, first we will make one polynomial p2. p1 we already have made over. So here we will write p2 is equals to np dot poly 1day, and then we will, let's say, write 1 comma 2, and then we will print, we will also give space, and we will be printing p2 as p2, and then we will print and again give space, and then p1 into p2 is equal to, and again we can give space, and then p1 into p2, and we can even print p1 on, so this was a p1, and we can print, or rather we can just copy this one, and here we will write p1 is p1. So you can see P1 is printed x square minus 5x plus 6, P2 is printed x plus 2, and P1 into P2 is this one. So it has multiplied it like x to x square is x cube, then x into minus 5 is minus 5x square, and 2 into x square, so minus 5 plus 2, which is minus 3, so minus 3x square. Then this is plus 6x, and this will be minus 10x, so it will be minus 4x, and this one is 12. So you can see it has multiplied it correctly. Okay, so the next thing is to see the value of polynomial value. Let us write polynomial. Yes, so we will print P2 with index 0, and let's see what it prints. Wait, it should be in parentheses, and you can just comment this as well as P1. Okay, so let's go. And okay, this square is also printed. So P2 is x plus 2, which we have printed, and the next thing was to print P2 with index 0. So you can see it is 2. It means that, oh sorry, my bad, it is not index 0, it is the value of x. Okay, so let's see with 0. First let us clear the above one, and also let us just comment this square one as well and see this. So when we say P2 is x plus 2 and we wanted to calculate P2 0, it means that x is 0. So x is 0 means 1 into 0 plus 2, which gives us 2. If we write 1 instead of 0, then you can see the 3 should be the answer, and okay, so one parenthesis is missing here, and you can see 3 is the answer because 1 plus 2 is 3. If we write it 2, then the answer should be 4, and indeed the answer is 4. Okay, so it was the value of polynomial. Now the next thing and the last thing for today is integration. So it was very easy to integrate the polynomial using this function polyint. Polyint, and then we will write P2. Now let us print this, and let us just comment this one. So you can see x, the integration of x should be x square by 2, 2 should be 2x. So you can see x square by 2, 1 by 2 can be written as 0.5 plus 2x. So here you go with the integration, and if you write here comma 2, then let's run this and see the results. So you can see it has integrated it twice. So the integration of x plus 2 is this, x square by 2 plus 2x, and the further integration of this will be x cube upon 6 plus x square, and you can see x square is this, and it was x cube upon 6, so 1 upon 6 is this, and x cube is here. So that was all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you get something from this video, do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Happy coding!